let's try that. Let's try that again. I can't talk. Hello there, guys. Welcome back to a new video. Now, I do apologise that I haven't filmed for like nearly 2 months now. I've had all hell of a load of things pop up and go on. First of all, after my first video I made for this year, I came over ill. I had a really sore throat, a really chesty cough. I felt all bunged up and horrible. I felt like that for about 2 or 3 weeks. Then started to feel better, and since then we have been hit with about 2 or 3 storms. So the weather has been appalling. I haven't managed to get out to do anything. The only times I have managed to do stuff to the car is when it's dark, so it would not have made for good filming content. So yeah, my plans for filming this year so far have just gone straight up the chute, to be honest with you. But I'm out today, as you can tell, so I thought whilst I'm on my way out to go and do what I need to do, thought I'd just make a quick update video, because I know that a fair few of you guys have actually been messaging me asking me where my videos are at and whether I'm giving up with YouTube and stuff like that. I haven't given up with YouTube per se. It hasn't been ideal to really film. I hate filming in winter times because the weather just makes me not want to get outside and do stuff. So yeah, I just haven't had the time to film. I haven't had the energy to film, and also I've had a couple of other personal things that I've wanted to do. Can't really say it on film as of yet because number one, I don't want to make promises to you, and number two, there's a certain few people that I know watch my videos that shouldn't really find out yet, shall I say. So I can't really say much in regards to that, but let me just say I've been focusing on myself and focusing on my future, and I've been putting a few things in place, let's just say that. So yeah, weather is why, ill is why, and focusing on myself is also why I haven't filmed since my first video. In regards to the car, what's happened to the car, what's happening with the car, whatever else, whatever other questions you... Why are we stopping here? Whatever other questions you've got, because I don't know what questions you've got. The car, it's still here, I'm still driving it, still runs fine, apart from last week, which I'll get onto in a minute. So yeah, what's happened with the car? Not a lot, I don't think. I've changed the rear bumper, because I finally managed to track down a mint condition one on YARIS Club UK, so I've changed that. I was going to film that, but I did that after work and it was near enough pitch black and I was literally just using phones for flashlights. So that would have made for appalling content, but it's not hard to do at all. There's 2 bolts under the boot, there's 2 bolts under the car, and a couple of push-pull clips on the sides of the bumper. Then the bumper should theoretically fall off. Just make sure you unplug your fog lights and stuff like that. If you guys want to know where the bolts are and how to take it off properly, I can make a video, just let me know down below and I'll talk over how to do it. I'm not going to do it because it was a right ball ache to do, as is the case with a lot of old Japanese cars. They're a ball ache to work on because old broken parts. So I'm not going to go through and repeat the process, but I can walk around the bumper and do a detailed description of where stuff is and stuff like that and how it comes off. I have got a few pictures as well, not necessarily of the fixings and stuff, but just a few pictures of me doing the process. So I might include them in the video as well. But yeah, so that's happened. I've also done an oil and filter change and a coolant top up, because these cars are notorious for burning oil and drinking coolant. So assuming as my oil needed topping up, I thought why not just do an oil and filter change, so I did that. And the coolant, there was quite a bit left, thankfully, but the expansion tank was empty and it wasn't flowing out the top of the radiator cap, so I just gave that a little top up as well. Easy to do. If you're a basic mechanic, you'll know how to do that. So I've done that. I've got this car for an MOT as well, which I was actually bricking it, but it passed first time and not advisory, so I'm really thankful for that. So I took my car up to my mates at BC Autos. He gave it the once over just to make sure everything was all right. He said, "Oh, you know, there might be an advisory for this, but there might not, or whatever else. But thankfully there's no advisories. I know bits that are starting to wear on my car now, shall we say. So yeah, I'll be fixing the car over this year, hopefully. I want to focus on handling this year. That's one thing I want to do. So I may be doing that, as well as a few more aesthetic stuff and sort of cheap, easy first mods, shall I say. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you this update. I don't know how long I've been blabbering on for now, but I just thought I'd give you this update to prove that I am still alive and the car's still here. Actually, there's one more thing. I did say that last week this car wasn't running right. Funny story, I drove this through 4 inches of water, and the car didn't like it. So basically, last week we had severe flooding in this area. There was areas that flooded that I never knew could flood, and it was awful. And I took Soph back to uni like I usually do, and our usual route back was flooded, so we had to turn around and go another route we knew. That was also flooded, but I followed the car through 4 inches of water because he was pushing the water out of the way for me pretty much. And then we drove about 50 yards further down the road, and then there was an even deeper and bigger puddle. So I was like, nah. So I turned around and went back through the 4 inches of water I just came from, but I was the lead car. I was pushing the bow wave, and my car was not happy after that. I thought that was it, game over for the car, but thankfully it wasn't. I think I'd got water in the starter motor, but I managed to get all of that out. Because every time I cranked the car over, it took a while to crank over, and the starter motor was sticking. Thankfully I don't do that anymore, so yeah, I think I did get like water or did some form of damage to the starter motor. No water entered the engine, which was good. I think I just got a shit ton of water up the exhaust because it sounded really raspy and like spluttery. Gurgly. Yeah, gurgly. But obviously I just carried on driving the car and blew all the water out, if that was the case. I don't know what the case was, but the car sounds a lot better now. So yeah, but in regards to performance, it didn't actually slack performance. The car did try and stall on me when I was turning round. It sort of started going all juddery, as if the clutch wasn't biting in a way, or as if, you know, it's trying to stall sort of thing. But yeah, carried on driving. I had no brakes for about a couple of minutes because the brakes had just gone really cold and got loads of water in them, but they freed themselves up. So yeah, that was a monstrosity of a weekend. I really wish I did get it on film, but it was dark and I was just focusing on trying to keep the car running. So yeah, that's the story with me, that's the story with this car. Everything is okay, everything is all cushy. The car still pulls strong as well, even though it is slow as shit. But yeah, I'm back in the game. So if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully next week or this week. Bye.